Hey you, welcome back to Secrets with Maeve, the space for the conversations we usually keep to ourselves. I'm Maeve. Today we're talking about something I know so many of us struggle with in silence. Let's get into it. Let me hit you with some facts. Not my opinions, not my personal feelings, but cold, hard data that you can go verify yourself if you don't believe me. According to the CDC and the National Center for Health Statistics, the marriage rate in the US right now is about 6 marriages per 1,000 people, while the divorce rate is about 2.4 per 10,000 people. And 70% of those divorces are filed by women, according to research published by Stanford and the American Sociological Association. That's the reality, not fantasy. Why does this matter? Now, people will argue, well, lots of people are still married. True. But here's the kicker. Just because they're married, it doesn't mean that they're happy. When the General Social Survey asked about life satisfaction, only about 1/3 of married adults said that they were very happy. That means 2/3 of people in marriages aren't living that fairy tale that you think they are. There are some peer-reviewed studies and data that is published in the JAMA Open that shows that weekly sex among married couples has declined steadily over the last 2 decades. So even if they're together, many are living more like roommates than actual lovers. So why do most marriages end? Here's the truth. People won't admit people settle. They pick convenience over compatibility. They never heal from their trauma. They don't actually know themselves as people before they attach themselves to somebody else. Think about it. If you've never faced your pain, your patterns, your insecurities, you're not choosing a partner. You are clinging to a lifeline. That's why divorce papers get filed. That's why so many people wake up 5, 10, 20 years later in a relationship that's cold, resentful, or sexless. They've never built it on truth. They built it on fear of being alone. We're going to get brutally honest here. Our culture glorifies weddings, rings, Instagram photo shoots, but we don't glorify the actual work it takes to build a healthy marriage, therapy, healing, accountability, communication, emotional regulation. All of that is ignored. We've got men who don't step into their masculine roles, women who carry resentment, and couples who live like they've never had an honest conversation about sex or boundaries, and then they wonder why marriage collapses. It's not mysterious. It's honestly predictable. Why am I speaking about this? I talk about this because I've lived through toxic relationships. I have not been divorced. I understand that. But I know what it feels like to settle, to suck it up, to lose yourself. And I know what it feels like to do the inner work, heal, and build something real. I refuse to sugarcoat this because too many people out there are miserable and pretending that this isn't happening. And pretending doesn't fix anything. Data doesn't lie. Data. Your marriage won't just magically work out if you ignore yourself or the things that are happening. So if you're single, thinking about marriage, listen to me clearly. Don't settle out of convenience. Don't marry your trauma. Don't just say yes because you're afraid of being alone. Heal yourself first. Figure out who you are, and then choose from a place of strength because the numbers are stacked against you. And if you don't take this seriously, you will just become another divorce statistic. And that's the truth that nobody wants to say out loud, but I'm going.